Good morning. Oh my God. That's the first thing I said today. But first, and I am merely a pawn. We're not looking for a career change. Oh boy, that's strike one. Take two on the tray. Good morning. Oh, it's hot. Okay, take three. Good morning. I've just made myself a coffee. I'm realizing I've put it in a regular cup as we speak, which is annoying. I'm going to have to transfer it into a keep cup. I have uni this morning, but the class has been cancelled. So I don't actually have uni this morning, but I'm going to honour that little 8 to 10 time block that I take off for uni anyway to do a little bit of study, a little bit of reading. But first, I'm going to walk to the beach with my coffee in a keep cup. And then I'm going to do uni, and then I'm going to work. I'm working from home today. Bit of a fail, but also bit of a win because you saw the beach. It was delightful. How could I not stay there 30 minutes more than I planned to? So I am running late. It is about 8:30 and I should have been sat at my desk diligently studying at 8 o'clock, but that's just not the way the universe wanted things to unfold today. And I am merely a pawn to the universe's plan. I have not remembered my mouse from work, I want to say ever. So this feels like a momentous occasion. It is actually 8:29, so I'm making fine time. I suppose I should say something about why it is that I have gone back to uni, because I'm not looking for a career change necessarily, and I don't particularly want to be a lawyer. Oh yeah, I'm studying law. Very part-time and as online as I can possibly muster, which so far has been entirely online. And then also I'm like pretty non-committal about the whole thing. If it got too expensive, or if I got too busy, or if the balance started to sort of tip over, I would stop. Like I would quit readily. I'm not particularly married to the idea of completing the entire degree. So it's all very open-ended, probably like quite a stressful mindset for lots of people out there. But yeah, that's kind of how it is. And I think I am doing this for, is that my monitor? Good. I'd say there's a few reasons why I'm doing this, and I think individually none of them are particularly compelling, but cumulatively they've sort of ended up in me being in a torts class this semester. So I guess the first one is that I've always been a short courses, learning classes, hobbies kind of girly. You know, if it's not been creative writing, it's been pottery, and if it's not been pottery, it's been philosophy, and that's just the way that I've always been. So yeah, I have always, and I hope that I always will, love learning. And doing this degree just feels to me like a structured way to learn that will ultimately end up, maybe, if I complete it, in a degree, in a whole package. And I suppose the other thing that going to uni affords me is that I can do electives outside of my main course, should I ever want a little bit of reprieve from legal studies. And I think obviously an aside to that is that I don't see doing all my short courses in creative writing and philosophy as wasted, because I think they've ultimately contributed to who I am and what I know, and that's all well and good. And I think it's very one-track minded of me to think that I need to do this degree so that I have this like neatly packaged thing, but I also think that's kind of how my mind works. It's kind of how I am, and it's up to me really how I want to do it. The second reason I would say is that it doesn't necessarily misalign with my career. I work in events, and there is a world in which contracts and negotiations end up being a more substantive part of my job. So there's no detrimental effect to my career. In fact, I kind of already feel like it's come in useful on many occasions in a soft kind of way. I guess the third reason is that I have the time and I have the money. I am an adult with not many adult responsibilities. I have a stable job, I have no kids, I have no dependents, and I think that's a luxury that I'm currently relishing. Yeah, sure, I could be investing the money that I'm spending on this, but you know what? It's an investment in me. At the moment, I have time and I have money. I figure, why not? The final reason that currently occurs to me, and really there are many other little reasons, the one that's occurring to me right now is that it feels like collecting another key to understanding how the world works. The legal system to me has always seemed like this amorphous and invariably corrupt system. And maybe it is, and maybe I'm naive, but I am enjoying opening these doors, even if I don't necessarily plan to walk through them. I like that I understand principles of contract law. You know, it's a bit boring, but I like knowing it. Those are a few of my reasons. Are they good? Not particularly. Are they honorable? No, they're honestly kind of selfish and self-serving. It actually turns out that that's allowed. I'm going to do some proper good study about torts, which turns out is a French word, which means to be wrong. You are wrong, tu as tort. A thing that I'm just endlessly impressed by whenever I'm doing my readings is how clear-minded judges are / have to be in order to come to conclusions in their judgments. They're basically being asked to apply precedent and then statute and then justify the reason why they've come to a particular conclusion. My mind is all over the place. Like, I'm classically type B. I could just never have such a clear thread and then an eloquent expression of that thread. I am going to go make myself some breakfast to have in a bit, and then I'm going to come back and I'm going to do some work. For breakfast today, I'm really vibing something quite plain. So I'm thinking I'm just going to do some yogurt and then some chia seeds and maybe some hemp seeds and then just honey or maple syrup and some frozen berries and maybe like a little bit of muesli on top. I'm going to put this in the fridge so that the chia seeds can absorb all the moisture, and then I'm going to go get set up, do some work. It's coffee time. I'm feeling a little bit crazy, so I'm going to put some maple syrup in my coffee, a little bit of salt, a little salted maple latte flat white coffee. I'm feeling like this day is totally just evaporating on me. It's already 11 o'clock. I'm gonna just do some solid work now for the next few hours. I'm gonna make chicken wings for dinner tonight, so I gotta take the chicken out. My goodness gracious, it's like 1 o'clock and I still have yet to eat my breakfast. Oh, it's dense would be the word I'd use. I'm just gonna add some muesli on top, and then I'm gonna sit outside and I'm gonna listen to the bird song / scroll on Instagram. I'm just gonna put a little sprinkle of salt on top. Really getting my sodium in today. Okie dokie, I am fed. We'll call that lunch because it is 1:10 currently. I'm gonna knuckle down and do some more work, and then I think I have a meeting. Yes, I have a meeting at 3. Oh boy, I have had a day. I feel a little bit frazzled. I feel a little bit stressed, but it's all good because I have a pickle. I totally forgot to defrost my chicken, so it's currently defrosting. It may not be defrosted in time for me to eat tonight. I'm going to head to the gym and then I'm going to come home and it's all going to fall away because tomorrow I have the day off. Okay, I'm gymmed. I rechecked my timetable en route to the gym for uni, and it actually turns out that my class this morning was not cancelled. That's strike 1 on my attendance. I love that for me. I'm absolutely famished, as you can imagine, because you saw me eating a bowl of chia seeds today so far, and that's literally been it. I think maybe this chicken, it's going to take a little bit of coaxing to unfreeze. So in anticipation of this, I have got myself some olive salsa hummus, which I thought could be interesting. And I'm thinking what I need to do right now is dip a carrot in it and have some before I take a shower. This is what it looks like. Should I cut my carrot? Maybe. Personally, I'm a fan. I'm a really big fan. I could eat this whole jar. My anxiety has dropped off me. I checked my period calendar and we have entered the danger zone. And our job for the next few days is just to ride it out until we wake up one morning and everything is fine again. Inexplicably. I really like this. I really, really like this. I'm a little bit at a loss of what to do with my chicken because it is 7 o'clock and it's rock hard. Maybe I'm not eating chicken tonight, but then what am I eating instead, you know? Am I just eating carrot sticks and hummus? I mean, honestly, that's fine by me. I'm going to just cut myself up a little plate of carrot sticks and celery sticks and that hummus, and then I'm going to munch that on the couch while I maybe find something to watch, and then we'll reassess the chicken situation later. And if the chicken situation doesn't happen, then that's fine. I'll just have rice pudding, you know? I'm not going to wither away here. I'm just pooped. I think I'm getting sick. I think the problem is I'm getting sick. I'm actually about to sneeze. It's gone. Alrighty, I do believe we're back in business with the chicken wings. Wow, look at this pristine oven tray that I prepared earlier. I got a leg, I got another leg, little winglets. Okay, for spices and things. Firstly, let's start with not a spice. I'm gonna put a little bit of baking powder in there. I'm like fully just eyeballing this. A bit of paprika, a little smidge of cayenne. I'm going to say a little bit of garlic powder, but then it's absolutely just going to fall out of this thing. So some garlic powder, pepper, and then a little bit of salt. Toss that around. Oh, do you know what could have been good actually? Back in there go is some oil. I'm just thinking it might help to crisp them up. A little bit of olive oil. Take 2 on the tray and get all the flavor on the last wing. Okay, while my oven is heating up, a little bit of homemade butter. These are ready. Toss them in here. Chicken nibbles, chicken nibbles, chicken nibbles. Toss them around. I am for sure getting sick. Got a couple of pickles left. This would make the page of shit dinners, but it actually looks alright. Can you see? Probably not. I'm gonna throw some ranch on there because I'm apparently a ranch girly now. No, it's just the same one. I just made way too much. I will say this ranch gets better with time. Well, I'm gonna go eat that and then I'm gonna go finish watching The Housemaid, which has just gotten good. I read the book. I was like pretty excited for the movie. I watched half with my boyfriend. He displayed very little interest in wanting to watch the second half. So now I'm just watching it by myself. Thank you so much for watching and I will see you next time.